What is my advice on dealing with inconsistent men?
Miss Jackson.
Don't let that slip away. Don't let that love stay low. Don't let that kid. Don't let that slip now.
Hey kings and queens, first and foremost, welcome to my channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, period. So today I did a little poll on my Instagram and I just felt like I'm giving you guys advice today. I love doing these little advice talks, girl talks, whatever, but this was just advice for everyone. If y'all want to go ahead and see the questions and everything like that, let's just jump right into it. If you're not following me on my social media, it will be in the description box, so you guys go ahead and follow me because that's where y'all can participate in polls and all that other stuff. So the first question somebody asked was, I'm an introvert, how do I break out of that? Honestly, I'm kind of introverted and extroverted at the same time. I'm an introvert at times when I don't know like anyone, or one thing I can say about myself is that I talk a lot. So that's where the like extrovert comes out, because you probably don't think I'm an introvert, or have introvert tendencies, but it's because I talk a lot. One way I can say that you can like break out of your introvert tendencies is to basically kind of put yourself in situations where you are like forced to meet new people or forced to go out of your comfort zone. How I would handle you know, being an introvert and how to break out of that is just by joining clubs, making sure that you're doing things that put you out of your comfort zone. Everybody loves the saying, like, to see change you gotta be uncomfortable. You can't keep doing the same thing you're doing. So if you've always wanted to join an organization, for me, I joined Alpha Kappa Psi, business fraternity, and I met quite a lot of people through that organization. Like you're kind of like forced to do a bunch of like presentations and stuff like that, put yourself in speech classes, things like that. Honestly, I would just say like join organizations and start speaking and talking and meeting people. Next question is, how do I get started on YouTube? Girl, so for me, what I did to start my YouTube channel, I planned out the channel name, I planned out what I would be posting on my YouTube channel. You get a little book, a planner, something where you can write down all of your ideas and all of that and just fill up the pages with things that you would like to see on your channel. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like write things down and like put it in motion, it's not gonna start. It's not gonna happen, because you can always think of something like, oh, I should do this or start a hair company or whatever, and not do it because you didn't like plan it out or like actually take the time to set it up. And then obviously just like put those plans in motion. Like you can write the stuff down, but you actually have to put it in motion. If you have an iPhone or a camera, it doesn't really matter. Now I have a camera, but I used to use my iPhone. At the time, I used my iPhone 4C, which was calculator quality. It was not good at all. So definitely just go ahead and get yourself a little area where you have sunlight. Just prop your camera up or your phone up, whatever you have, and start your channel. Just make sure you have to plan first, obviously. So that is how I would suggest you starting your channel. Next question is, what are your opinions on detoxing and dieting to lose weight? I have actually tried the flat tummy tea or the fit tea. I used to actually like promote their, you know, teas and stuff like that, which it really does work. You're gonna be going to the bathroom, so that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm not opposed to it. I just think it can be really unhealthy for some people. It's healthy, but it's also unhealthy at the same time for me. Like if you constantly do it, I think it's good to detox like once a week, or if you had like beef or something like that, 'cause steak, beef, red meat, anything like that stays in your system for a long time. So it's good to detox if you've had that. So like I would say like 2 or 3 times a month, it's good to detox, just not every other day or multiple times a week. I feel like that's a bit much and can honestly like mess you up in the long run. I would talk to a healthcare professional about that. My opinions on detoxing is, yes, I would do it. I've done it. Ballerina tea is good. The little tea companies, they do work. Laso tea, stuff like that. I find that it actually does work and it helps you to lose weight. Dieting is pretty good too. Just like I said, you gotta know what's good for your body. So I know some people that do diets and it's just like they're starving themselves instead of actually helping the whole situation and then like, you know, losing weight properly, because I don't want y'all to get sick. Okay. The next thing is, what is my advice on dealing with inconsistent men? First of all, oh God, dealing with inconsistent men, throw them away. Nobody in this generation should have to deal with someone who is inconsistent or isn't showing them like consistency. This goes for guys and this goes for girls. Nobody deserves to have someone who is not consistent as far as making sure they, not to say that, you know, anyone has to be #1 priority, no, but you know, regular dates, you know, seeing each other, making time. Like, you make time for people that you care about. It is very true. If he wants to, he will. It is also the same for females. If she wants to, she will, fellas. Like, it goes both ways. Dealing with inconsistent men, no, we don't deal with them. You shouldn't be dealing with them. Kick them to the curb, because if you can't see the consistency in the dating stage or the talking stage, you're not, it's not looking good for if y'all were to get into a relationship. Girls are still gonna not listen, and we're just still gonna continue to talk to the inconsistent people and learn the hard way. The inconsistency is very much true when it comes to being or dealing with them, because we put up with it, we deal with it, we end up getting into a relationship with these men, and it still is valid in the relationship. The way to deal with inconsistent men is to not deal with them at all. And the same goes for females. It's on to the next. You deserve a consistent person, and everyone deserves that. Next thing was, this person said, I've been single forever, never had anything, and if it did, it didn't count. Me either. I don't know, this wasn't really a question, it was kind of like a statement, I guess, because I don't see the question. A lot of y'all think that I have been in like relationships, or I've had a boyfriend, or probably had multiple boyfriends, whatever. I've never had a real boyfriend ever, honestly. And I just think it's funny, like when I tell people that, or like when I tell guys that, they'll be like, no, you lying, you lying, you lying. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm being so honest and truthful. I've never had like a real thing. I'm waiting for that day for God to bring me, you know, someone that I love, that loves me like how God loves me, you know. It's just, I'm waiting for that at this point, because I'm tired of going through what I be going through. These little situationships, textationships. It's, oh my God, it's a lot. Girl, you're not alone. We here. Okay, so the next thing is advice to those who want to start a YouTube channel. I get this question asked so many times, and at this point, I'm finally gonna tell you guys, I will be starting a YouTube like startup series. So, and I said this before, but I actually, like I said, wrote it down, put the plan in motion, because I actually want to show you guys like the steps, the things that I do, the recording setup, my lighting, all that stuff, like just everything that I've done or do thus far, like with editing, making my thumbnails, all that stuff. I just want to be able to show you guys. Y'all should know the tea on how to, you know, start up your own channel. Any advice that I have on for people who are getting ready to start a YouTube channel, please do not expect, first thing is, do not expect straight out the gate to like blow up, because it doesn't work that way with everyone. There's some people that do, and there's some people that don't. You have to, there's got to be that one video, there's gonna be that one video on your channel, like when you start, that like does amazing, and that's what like reels people into your channel. So for me, that was like my eyebrow tutorials. I did my first one in like 2017 or 2018, I'm not sure, and it got, at this point right now, it's like at 800,000 views. Find your niche. If you're good at cooking and you know like people will benefit, and you can make it entertaining, please do cooking. Do not start doing like, oh, videos on like you working out, and that's not your thing. Like, your niche is cooking. Not to say that you can't like branch out, but I would focus on something that you're really, really good at. People come to YouTube to be entertained, and if you're not adding any source of like entertainment within your videos, you're not gonna do as well. Make sure that you're consistent, because consistency is definitely key. If you post one video 1 month and then you miss 3 months and don't post until like month 5, like no one's gonna remember you, no one's gonna care to remember you, and that's like the harsh reality. They're gonna forget about you. I've been complacent right now between 50K and 52,000. It's been kind of up and stuck for a while, and I don't like that because of my inconsistency. Yay. And I'm trying to get back on, like, you know, the whole consistent game so that I can keep getting my subscribers, because the more subscribers you have, the more opportunities you get. Or the next question is how to build a good social media profile / brand. It kind of goes in with what I just said about the advice for starting a YouTube channel. It's all the same. It's a platform. You are literally giving of yourself time or whatever, an effort to like create content for either your Instagram. It could be pictures, but Instagram and videos, or sitting down and making actual, like, you know, content or videos for your YouTube channel. It's all the same. TikTok, people sit there, plan to do dances and all that other stuff, like skits and all that stuff to entertain. People will unfortunately forget about you, so that's something you have to work on. So that is something you have to build. People just think, oh, I'm gonna drop my one YouTube video and try to see if people like it. No, you're gonna probably get like 14 views, and they're probably gonna be from all of your family and your friends, and that's just, it sounds bad, it sounds kind of mean, but I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being realistic. That's when you first start your channel. Yes, you're going to see a lack of support. And like I said, if y'all want to see the series as much as I'm gonna do it anyways regardless, but if y'all really want to see the series on like how I do certain stuff and plan out and be strategic with like posting on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, like this video, because I cannot wait to be able to do that for you guys, because I know everyone has been asking me that question, like how to build. Next question is, what is your opinion on dating? It's at this point, girl, I don't even know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing. I can't explain it. It's a lot, you guys. It's a lot. But like, honestly, dating, my opinion is go for it. Date whoever you feel or have a connection with. Like, just go for it. And when it comes to like the whole exclusiveness, when it gets confusing. The only way that dating gets confusing is when it gets down to the whole exclusive dating. If you really are feeling somebody but they're dating other people and you're just focusing on them, like it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess, and that's where communication comes into play. So that's what sucks, is because I feel like in this generation we waste so much time on one person, especially, well, I can speak for myself. When I date someone, I date the one person. I don't like to date multiple people at the same time, because I can't do that. You focus so much time on that one person, but you don't know, little do you know, if that person is talking to more people. Dating is supposed to be it's supposed to be fun, okay? It's supposed to be a time where you get to meet somebody, hang out, and you know, and you can do this. No matter what anybody says, you could do that with multiple people. It's perfectly fine. It's just when it comes to you constantly seeing that one person, and it's not like a multiple array of different people, array of different females, or array of different guys. Like, it's just that one person that you're really feeling, and it's like, is that person really only seeing me by themselves too, or are they seeing multiple people? That's when dating becomes iffy. My opinions on dating is go for it, do it, but be able to have that communication with your partner, like to let them know if you want to exclusively do something with someone or date someone or not. Next thing is there anything you do to help you remember your self-worth? I have to have come to Jesus moments, because sometimes I really do forget, like, I really am beautiful, smart, kind, generous, loving, compassionate, hardworking, strategic, just thoughtful. Like, yes, you are worth it, and you gotta remember your self-worth each and every day. Like, you cannot let somebody else who doesn't see that in you, or doesn't see what you see, ruin or cloud your judgment of yourself. Like, that's you. How you feel about yourself should not be swayed by the opinion of any other. You should not be asking for the opinion of any other person on your worth. Ugh, like, that's dead. Like, am I worth it? Like, asking somebody, think about you asking another guy or whoever, am I like worth it? No, it doesn't. Those words should never come out of your mouth. And I know, because I've been there, you know, trying to ask them, like, I mean, do you even like want to be in a relationship with me? Like, do you see what I see within myself? Like, how do you feel about me? No, you shouldn't be asking those questions. You're amazing, point blank, period. And if the person doesn't see that, your worth, then All right, you guys, so that was the end of this little advice video. Thank you all to all the people that sent me the questions. I appreciate all of your questions, and thank you so much for sending them to me. I was excited to answer them for you guys, so it means a lot, like, for people to actually ask me questions because they want to know my opinion. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are A1. Chef's kiss. I love each and every single one of you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.
So tonight you should go and take a chance. Well, she could be everything